But the reality is that when I was going through that process, I had a ton of rejection. And my biggest thing was flipping that rejection on its head and making people understand that not only is this part of it, but you can do something about it. I started what I call my rejection fence. So for every single rejection I got for the Rhino Keeper, I actually have the fence here. Every single time that I got a rejection for the Rhino Keeper, I painted a flower on this piece of picket fence that I got from the antique mall. And I'm gonna show it to you. Hang on.
I love that. Listeners, this is something that Jillian did, and then she ultimately went kind of viral for when she posted the picture at the end of all of these flowers on this fence with the announcement that she had this publishing deal, right, Jillian?
Every single flower is a rejection, and this is side 2. It was a joy to paint flowers, but then I got to paint my offer butterfly, and I got to take this fence with me to my book launch. But what it did was created this space for me to feel safe when I got a rejection, and I had control. I could only paint a flower, which I really enjoyed doing, if I had a rejection. I could only paint a flower if I got a rejection. I enjoyed painting flowers. I wanted to paint them, but I couldn't. And so I took 5 minutes from my day. Sometimes I cried, sometimes I laughed, sometimes I rushed through those things. Sometimes I spent 20, 30 minutes on one flower. And what ended up happening was a psyche shift. And the psyche shift was, okay, I got a rejection. Now I get to go be creative in another way. That saved me and proved me right that there is space for every single type of book in this industry, and that if you try your hardest and don't give up after your first 5, that's like 60 rejections right there is what that is. Your path might not be what you thought it would be originally, but there are ways for you to get your creativity out into the world.